SMU into Dwyer Field for Game 5 of the Mason Grimes Bowl. It's first game of a fourth grade session here today.
Yeah, it's an exciting game. Just came off a game from East Central that they just dominated over the third grade Mason Comets. So we'll see what this fourth grade team has to offer. Just looking out there, it looks like a lot of athletes on this field.
Absolutely so. The Trojans will once more start off with the football. We look at last game, the last third grade game of the day. The Trojans started off with the ball and had a 10-minute opening drive in which the Comets had stopped them on fourth down. There's some talk between the Trojan coaches and the ref.
As we get started here, Mason versus East Central today. It's a 2-2 clash, so this would be game 5, seeing who can pull it out.
It's going to be a pitch to the right side. He has some room towards the 45, and he's finally brought down after a nice gain there on first. He keeps the chains moving.
It's a good pitch there. Start the game off.
Strasser. This one going towards middle. Only gains a couple there on first.
Yeah, anybody watching out there that wants to go to East Central, if you want to go to East Central, you're going out of this formation, because we've seen from first grade through fourth grade, you're going to go under center, kind of a triple option kind of look.
They go up the middle once again, get in the Comet territory.
That time they took the first read, got a pretty good play. But this Trojan team's a little different. They're moving high tempo. It's only been a minute.
Late pitch, and number 4 for the Comets. Brady Games was right there, ready for that pitch. As we're going to head down to the field for some player introductions.
My name's Sage Wetter. I play quarterback and free safety. My favorite player is Barry Sanders. My name is Roman Christie, and I play defensive end. And my favorite football player is Steve Stroud.
My name is Grayson Chrysler. I play defensive end and cornerback, and my favorite player is Justin Jefferson. My name is Brady Games. I play left tackle and left end. My favorite player is Miles Garrett.
My name is Amir Hardy, and I play left guard. And my favorite player is Justin Jefferson.
My name is Daniel Bloom. I play cornerback and wide receiver. My favorite player is Joe Mixon.
My name is Bradley. I play fullback and defensive end. And my favorite player is Tyreek Hill.
My name is Jonah Carruthers. I play linebacker, and my favorite NFL person is Nicole Barkley.
My name is Keon Tomer. I play O-line and D-line, and my favorite player is CD Lamb.
My name is Bentley. I play linebacker and running back, and my favorite player is Justin Jefferson.
My name is Jackson Waiters. I play tight end and outside linebacker, and my favorite player is Jamar Chase.
Hi, my name is Luca Tipton. I play tight end and defensive end, and my favorite player is Justin Jefferson.
My name is Waylon Peters. I play quarterback and cornerback, and my favorite player is Tom Brady. My name is Alvin Cantor. I play tight end and middle linebacker, and my favorite player is Jamar Chase.
Hi, my name is Hudson Buffalo. I play wide receiver and cornerback, and my favorite player is Jamar Chase.
My name is Braden, and I do offensive line and defensive line.
Hi, my name is Nolan Becker. My positions are fullback and middle linebacker, and my favorite player is CD Lamb.
My name is Lucas Zimmerman, and my position is offense line and linebacker, and my favorite player is Joe Burrow.
My name is Major Parker. I play
I play center on offensive line and defensive line. And my favorite player is Jamar Chase.
My name is Sheena. My position is offensive line and defensive line.
My name is Mohan, and
And number 10, Holden Larman, your ball carrier on the play. Tackle on the field led by number 32, Nolan Becker.
We'll welcome you back into Dwyer Field after the player introductions. The Trojans making a nice drive, taking their time, moving this ball down the field. Very similar to what we saw last game, the Trojans' first drive. Get a first down, and immediately he's tripped up once again by Games.
Yeah, going back to those player intros, shout out Barry Sanders. I mean, not quite his day and age, but I mean, great football player, good ball knowledge there. Not just Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. You got Barry Sanders. That's a good name to mention. But this Comet defense, they've slowly but surely making their way and making adjustments to this Trojan team. And it looks like just by the body language of the Trojans, they're getting a little tired.
See, it'll be second down and about 10 after handoff on first. Goes to 0 up the middle. He gets to about the 30, gains a few there on second down, and it'll make it third and medium.
Good play there. Up the middle by a couple Comet linebackers. It's going to be third and medium, you could say. And Mason's got to get a stop here. You'd think it's definitely 4-down territory. And it's already been a 6.5-minute drive. See how they do.
So third down for the Trojans. Lined up under center. Two receivers out to the right. Now hands it off. Late handoff up the middle. Ball comes out. Comets trying to get it. And the Comets had hesitated trying to get onto the ball. And the Trojans look like they're going to retain possession. A big break there for Central.
And the funniest part about it all is they get about 15 yards on that play because the Comets, one of the Comet players tried just picking it up. And one of the main things you're taught as a defensive player is right when you see that ball on the ground, you go jump right after it. And they can't do that there. An offensive lineman goes and picks it up, and just like that, they're in the red zone.
Hear the frustration from the coaches on the sideline. And the ball came out once again.
Looks like the Comets got it this time.
Comets jumping as if they have it. Waiting for the signal. It looks like it will be Comet ball. So they make up for the fumble a few plays ago. And the Comets able to force a turnover.
Yeah, Comets didn't get it to play before, but got lucky with the muff snap. And they get it back. Just about a 7-minute drive for the Trojans. Just like last game, ends in nothing. I will say this is the first game. This crowd is very audible. You can hear them from up here for sure. As you get to this 4th grade, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, it's very passionate parents, you could say.
And it's when the games start to turn a little bit more from the learning and get even more down to the competitive side. You know, obviously there's still going to be plenty of first-year players on both of these teams. But now a lot of these regulars have the experience under their belt. And you're hearing from the parents. First drive for the Comets offensively. Under center, look for Mason. We haven't seen a whole lot today. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. He tries to break out. Stiff arm. He's able to get at least 5. Gets a few more, and he's tackled down around the 25. It's number 1, Sage Wycheck. Whitewich, excuse me.
I mean, Sage Wedridge definitely looks like a fast guy on the outside. One of the faster guys we've seen all day on the field today. So if he gets in that open field, is what the Comets are hoping for. he can look like someone that can bust one.
So 2nd and 1 after the nice carry. It looks to be a fullback dive. Comets going up towards the 25. That'll get them the first down.
Good design there by this Comet team, getting the first down.
Number 9, Bradley Belhars, your ball carrier.
Bradley Belhars, number 9, able to get the Comets the first down and keep the chains going. So now be first down once again, lined up once more in the eye. The receiver to his right, ball's on the ground. A flag comes out, and the Trojans jump up on it.
Sloppy football from the Comets. Trojans take advantage of it, and it's going the other way. And now the Trojans have it already in the red zone to start the drive.
So would not be a flag, excuse me. So clean play, and the Comets, after getting a fumble of their own, they give one right back.
As we didn't really see a lot of the Comet offense, but we did see a lot of the Trojans offense, and that was a lot of running up the middle, a couple different misdirections like we're seeing right here.
One going to number 1, gains a few yards there on first. Brought down by a couple. Brady Games, one of the few in there for the Comets. Jaden Metz, number 1. On the carry. So 2nd and about 8 for the Trojans. So go to Metz once more, has some speed, breaks off of a tackler, and he's going to be down around the 13 or 14. That'll make it 3rd down for Central. Comets looking to get a stop. He would obviously go for it here in this type of territory.
Pickup of a couple yards, brings up 3rd and about 4 for the Trojans.
It'll be about 3rd and 4 for the Trojans. 4 goes up the middle. Breaks out to the left side, still on his feet at the 10. Still breaking tackles. He's finally brought down just a little bit inside the 10.
And a powerful run there by number 90, Reed Loosecamp.
Reed Loosecamp, number 90.
Eventually brought down
A bulldozer.
by Bradley Belhars.
Yeah, it's a big kid for sure, making his way. Could have even been an offensive lineman, kind of a tight end fullback you look at there. And Comets, number 1, Sage Westridge, all he was trying to do was just grab the ball and strip it from 90.
So we're going to take it up the middle, gets it inside the 5 to maybe the 4.
This misdirection that East Central has going on is even fooling me up here.
And number 1,
A couple of they do is hand it off, and then they have the quarterback go and block. So it looks like a run from the quarterback.
Second down and goal.
So it's a complex play call that Central has been able to get to work. 7 minutes left here in the first half. Under center. Goes to number 0, trying to bulldozer himself inside. And he does. Touchdown, Trojans.
Tommy Kirchgassner got in there to score the touchdown, and Trojans again, well, I mean, very similar to what we saw in the last game. Gets a long first drive, gets stopped, and then gets a turnover, and then goes down there and uses the turnover as fuel for a touchdown.
So now they'll line up for the extra point. Same formation, it's going to be a toss. Goes up the middle as 10, and he's in.
And number 10,
a day that's been filled of extra point opportunities failing. The Trojans able to complete it with ease. And it was a 7-0 game here with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, credit. You got to give credit when credit's due for the Trojans. They did a good job there using what they had as an advantage in that turnover. But the Comets, that's something that we've seen the last couple of games from these third and fourth grade programs. Is they got to take care of the ball, because teams like this that they're facing, East Central, I don't think is turning it over at all, really. And they're going to take advantage of that. And the Comets just got to be more careful with the ball, and they got to just be more concise in what they're doing with it.
The Comet offense still remaining in the huddle. This will come out for their second drive. We've been seeing them. The difference from them and the other Mason teams we've seen today, a more under center look. As we saw teams as early as kindergarten and first grade lining up in the shotgun. See if the offense is able to make it work. Last time, ended in a fumble. Be a whistle before the first snap. It's going to be a false start against the Comets.
Against the Comets, it's going to back them up.
More mistakes
Back them up to the
hurting the
30-yard line.
Comets in this game. Turn the ball over, that's one thing, but just having those penalties really can just suck the momentum out of the group.
So it'll be 1st and 15 after the false start for the Comets. Now line up in a single back look. And the ball's on the ground. Trouble with the snap. Looks like the Comets
They'll have
will
it.
come back up with it.
Sloppy football there again from the Comets. They just got to get a play that and go forward on offense. Even if that's just a run 2 yards up the middle, it's better than having a false start here and there and having trouble with snaps. It's a play style won't get you what you want.
So it'll now be 2nd down and 15 after the drop snap. Lines back up in the single back, one receiver out to the right. It's going to be a toss towards the right side. Has to now break in, breaks a couple of tackles, but he's then pushed down by number 90 of the Trojans, right around the 30. So he doesn't really gain much.
And not much doing, but it's at least something for this Comet team. It's 3rd and long, about 3rd and 14. It feels like you got to punt the ball away if you don't get this, just because if you go for it on 4th down, there's a chance that East Central can get another score. But if you punt it away, I mean, unless you give up that big play, there's not really a chance that East Central's going down there and scoring on you.
So now 3rd down, Comets looking for anything positive. It's going to be an end around, and it's sniffed out completely by number 8 of the Trojans, way behind the line of scrimmage. It was Kiner, number 8, with elite awareness, being ready right for that end around, and that makes it 4th and very long.
Bo Kiner, good tackle there. I mean, you got to think if you're the Comets coaching staff, there's no way you can go for this. But it looks like the offense is staying on the field. By the way, 1st grade level we've seen so far. Now have a coach out there with plays. And it looks like the Comets are going to punt.
Yeah, you have to punt in a situation like that. Almost back up against your end zone, right around the 20. The 25, excuse me. You don't want to take a chance. You know, we did see a 4th and somewhat long work earlier today at the 3rd grade level. But that's a hard challenge to overcome. So you punt it, you put it on put it on the Trojan 35, and you let your defense do the work.
Just about a minute left. Time is ticking, so we'll see if East Central decides to go quick or if they decide to just take it into halftime with a 7-0 lead. Ball at the 50-yard line here. So, I mean, one big play. The Trojans, well, two big plays, and the Trojans are going to be in business.
And we look at that last drive from the Trojans, which ended in 7. Not really any huge plays. It's kind of the same method as the game before, where they took a lot of time off the clock. As we're looking now with only 55 seconds left, as that stops, we'll see if the Trojans could do what happened last game, where they get the ball around midfield, not a whole lot of time left, and we're able to punch it in. So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 50. It's going to go to number 1 on the outside. He has some room, gains around 6. As that'll make it 2nd down.
Thomas Kirchgassner has done a good job getting to the edge. He's got a quick motor. Definitely can break one to the outside and has good juking ability. But he's got to break one for them to have a chance.
Play action. Now he fires on the left side, and it's incomplete. He was looking for number 92. Blake Rowe. As that's incomplete. It's a tough ball there on the slant. 2 Mason defenders in there on coverage. It's the first time we've really seen a pass in this game.
Be the last play of the half. They get it off. They will.
As it'll go up the middle, gets past the 40, runs into a wall of Mason defenders. And that'll do it for the first half. Only 1 touchdown there in the first. The Trojans out to a 7-0 lead. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half.
Time to regroup, get a game plan, and come back out strong here in 5 minutes.
Bing, bing, bam, dum, bum, bum, bam, 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 bum, 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 bum. What's going on?
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 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 Woo.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 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 Woo.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size.
Yeah.
Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Brings it himself inside the tent. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We are back for second half action here at Dwyer Field in the Grimes Bowl, featuring the two fifth-grade teams in the East Central Trojans and the Mason Comets. East Central up 7-0 after the first half of play. Mason will hold possession to start the second half of play. Haven't really got anything going on offense so far.
No, the offense has not been what they've wanted to be. Already had a fumble earlier in the game. It's been a little bit of sloppy offense from both of these teams.
Looking to pass on the first play, and it's intercepted. How about that? What a start to the second half. Nolan Becker went back to pass, and God, it was Thomas Kirchgassner, a guy we've talked about a lot today. And on the first play, the Comets turn it over trying to pass.
Yeah, I think you like the look from the Comets. Do something different. Try and get the offense going, but unfortunately, it's just not able to work. But the offense is, again, you like the idea, but, you know, unfortunately it just ends up in the hands of the other team.
As after one play, the Trojans in the driver's seat in the second half, even with the lead. So the Comets will head out there, hoping for a stop. This will be back in that I formation. Be a pitch to the left, fake back to the right. Be a big play for number 10. That being Holden Larman. First run he's had of the day.
Result of the play was enough for a Trojan first down.
As the clouds have taken over the sun here at Dwyer Field, leading for a nice breeze on the field. Definitely up here in the press box.
Yeah, you got to be, you know, very thankful if you're a guy out there on the field. Once we started the first couple of games, it was all sun and sitting there with the 88-degree weather and, you know, feeling even hotter on the field. You know, having that breeze was always one of the best moments.
Handoff right up there in the middle, just following his blockers. Comets struggling to take down big Reed Loosecamp. Another 10-yard game, and the Comets just look like they're a little tired and fatigued here after seeing their third-grade friends get a little dominated by these guys.
Yeah, and you just hope this defense, they can just, you know, have that bend, don't break mentality. You're letting them start to push this drive a little bit, but if you're able to just end this, not allowing any points.
Be a run right up the middle for about 3-4 yards on first down.
And tackle on the field led by number 18, Luca Tipton, and number 7, Amir Hardy.
His first tackle of the day.
About 2 yards on the play. It's going to be
up front, down. Big guy for fourth grade. Be a flip, the outside. It's number 0, Thomas Kirk Graster. Heard his name all day. Third down here for the Comets, trying to get off the field. This is a big play, one of the biggest plays of the game for this team.
Bradley Belhars.
Third down and short. Be a hand right up the middle to the guy that the Comets just cannot answer, trying to wrap up. Can't take him down. That's Reed Loosecamp again, and they're inside the 5.
Yeah, this Trojan offense just had no issue running the ball right up the middle, being able to find different gaps in this Comet defense. The Comets have just struggled all day trying to find an answer for.
As looking to get in the end zone here, they give it to him again. Comets hold them just short, but you got to feel like the same thing is about to come where Loosecamp tries to get in.
Absolutely. It's been the same thing, just running right up the middle, and you're just going to get those yards, get those few yards, and you find yourself in a good spot, only 1 yard short.
Comets putting in the big boys here on 2nd and goal. Handoff is just going to be a sneak easily finds his way in the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for the Trojans, and that's going to make it a 13-0 lead for the Men in Black.
Yeah, the Comet defense, they've struggled trying to find those answers, and now they find themselves down 2 possessions, 13-0, and pending this extra point, potentially 14. But now it's when you have to have your offense start to find a rhythm. It only took 1 play, their last drive, to give it away.
Flips it to the outside, walks in, big hit. Oh, man. One of the biggest hits we've seen all day.
Yeah, it looks like he had already gone into the end zone, and then...
Oh, it looks like, yeah, they are going to give it to him.
Looks like Daniel Blurn, number 8. And then on the huge hit.
Taking a little frustration out, you would think.
Just inside for extra point is good. Your score, 12 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Trojan 14, Comets 0.
Trojans 14-0. The Comets are in need of a big-time possession here. NFL season coming up. Bengals played their first preseason game, Daniel. What were your thoughts?
Didn't get to watch most of it live, but looks like it maybe in for another season if we expect a great offense and then a subpar defense.
No, I'll tell you, as a Broncos fan, I watched most of the game, and it was less than subpar. It was really bad. It was essentially the starting crew went out there and gave up 30 to the backups.
Oh, man.
Of what was it, the Eagles?
I never take that much from preseason football.
The starting quarterback going to Stanford, I think his name was, threw for 200 yards. But yeah, it is just the preseason. See a couple yard run there. It's just the preseason, Bengals fans. But, you know, at least Joe Burrow looked good.
At least Joe Burrow did look good.
And Jamar Chase did as well.
Two touchdowns and, hope against it, but I feel like all signs would point to a Bo Nix sophomore slump.
Yeah, some people will say that, but, man, I mean, the Broncos' defense has just gotten better somehow. And we got J.K. Dobbins. I mean, he was good like 4 years ago. So I think we're looking at a playoff season.
Yeah, you being an Ohio State fan, you're obviously going to be all over the J.K. signing. It was a nice play out there in the backfield.
I mean, it just looks like all of these safeties and linebackers that come from the Trojans are just flying down with all the signs what to just tackle you down the backfield.
Yeah, Comet offensive line doing a tough job picking them up. That's probably going to be a point of emphasis for the offense in practice coming up is, learn to pick up that second level, which, in the 4th grade, you start to really pick up on those, getting those extra levels downfield, especially on those run plays.
So it'll be a handoff to the left side and wrapped up. At number 0, guess who? Thomas Kurt Gassner. It's done again.
By number 0, Thomas Kurt Gassner.
You've been saying his name all game. He's been everywhere offensively, defensively. Been the backbone of this Trojans team. So that makes it now 4th down. See what the Comets look to do. Think you're probably going for it here.
Yeah, you gotta think if you're the Comets down 2 possessions with the clock not on your side, you gotta hope but to just get 6 yards here. Under center again, thinking of a run here. It's gonna be a play action pass. Looking to throw, and it's caught, but it's not gonna be there. Just about 5 yards, 1 yard short.
That was number 32, of Nolan Becker able to make that catch and just a yard short. It's like that Rams Super Bowl moment, right? Of 1 yard from the end zone, you're 1 yard from the sticks.
When I think of Super Bowl, I think of one more second and Joe Burrow had a touchdown to Jamar Chase before Aaron Donald sacked him. But
I just won't bring up anything NFL related anymore.
As the Trojans, the Trojans are up 27-0 in the last 2 games combined against this Comet team.
Yeah, it just seems like these past couple games, the Trojans have just had each of these Comet teams' number. Both offenses that have just struggled to really maintain any sort of progression. And now they give the Trojans the ball on their own side of the field with a chance to make it a 3-score game.
And clock's running too. If there's anybody that's good at milking the clock like the Trojans are, should be pretty easy going here, especially with how the running game has been going. Comets are going to have to need a turnover and a quick play touchdown, another stop, if they're going to want any chance of coming back here at Dwyer Field. And there's a fumble on the ground. It's going to go back to the Trojans. Not a very good exchange, a bad pitch. The Trojans.
Ball's on the ground once more. Comets got it.
Comets are going to have it going in the way. So that's what you need. You need a turnover, but the offense has to try and figure out a way. But there you go. That's a start that you needed. Time is definitely not on your side, but you're going to have to score quick to even have a chance.
Yeah, it's one more of those situations where you don't know if you're going to find yourself back in this game, but if you're able to just score, get some points on the board to head into next week. It can do you a lot for team morale, some team chemistry. With it being so early in the season, still 4th grade, some of these players might be even potentially their first football games ever that they've played here at Dwyer Field. So you have a long season ahead of you.
Yeah, definitely no need to hit the panic button for the Mason Comets, but
absolutely not. I've had 6 years of playing, and there were ugly Grimes Bowl games for a team that did just fine.
Sometimes there's just that ugly Grimes Bowl game you got to get out of the way. But you know what? There's still 5 minutes left in the game. Comets got to score, and you think in the first couple of plays to make this thing a possibility.
You're definitely not completely out of it.
It's a false, it's a offsides on the Trojans, but maybe that's with their plan because, yeah, the Comets get 5 yards, but that's going to bleed off about 30 seconds of their time. It's about 1st and 5. A deep throw here. Almost intercepted off the head of number 1, Sage Wetridge. Man, what a chaotic play that was.
You like to see the Comets trying and put it in the air a little bit more. You had that interception, but you had that completion on the last drive on 4th down. I think once this offense gets a little more comfortable throughout the season, we might see them dropping back a little bit more.
2nd and 5, 4 minutes to go. The Comets are going to have to take shots like that the rest of this game. Comets fan on their feet. in the shotgun. It'll be a run to the right side. Sage Westridge to the right side. Has a blocker. Westridge runs out of bounds, but not before a big play. The biggest play of the day for the Comets.
And there you go. Better late than never to have a good offensive start like that. You know, you're able to have a big play like that, and that just feels so good for the 11 guys out there. You know, it hasn't gone your way offensively today, but you're able to have a play like that, you know, show, you know, we can move this football, we can move down the field. That's going to give a big boost to the team.
The Comets, after that big play, still just under 3 minutes left to score really quick. Trying to get to the outside, nothing doing. Guess who? Thomas again. Kirchgaster has been filling up his name all day.
Result of the play, a loss of about a down. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Comets.
And that's just a defensive guy who's been stepping up for you and doing it once more. We've seen it with many guys on different teams today, and Kirchgaster has just been that guy for the Trojans so far in this one. Just about 2 minutes left here. See if the Comets can get on the board.
Yeah, you're going to need a quick score here. Under center, handoff, nothing doing, wrapped up, taken down for about a yard. It's 3rd down. Comets got to hurry.
You don't have a whole lot of time.
Gotta think if you can just throw one up, maybe see if there's a deflection that goes your way. Go 3rd down. On into the right. Has blockers. Stuffed. Had the outside, but decided to cut it back into the inside for about a yard. Comets will have to hurry. Comets will call their timeout. Their last of the half. 46 seconds to go. This we got expected is the last chance for the Comets. After this game, stay with us here on ICRC. We got the 5th grade Comets facing off against Lebanon. Should be a good one. The Comets took the first one against Lebanon in the first 3rd grade matchup. It's going to be a pass. Caught by 55. What do you got? And he's short of the end zone.
What a heads-up play. It's going to be it's probably illegal touching.
Major Parker for the catch.
That's just a lineman's dream right there. A throw that was deflected. Look at the running.
Got the wheels on as well.
They're running
faster than Joey Oscar.
Oh, no.
If he's listening.
He's not going to like that. That's
One of the Comets, senior O-lineman.
It's a lineman's dream right there. Somehow the ball just ends up in your hands.
We got a player down on the field. I believe the Heat got the most to him. Looks like he's a little nauseous.
Yeah, still on his feet, leaning over. Might be dehydrated.
Trojans lack 14, Mason Comics 0. Big round applause. Keep your
That's going to do it. The Comets drop the 4th grade game to East Central at a final score of 14-0. In the game, East Central's defense was on lockdown all game. We'll be back here on ICRC for the 5th grade game featuring the 5th grade Mason Comets and the Lebanon Warriors. We'll see you then.
You my right hand, you my go-to. Told me everything about you. That's a bold move. I know that you're out.
All righty, players, parents, fans, thanks for coming out today. We ask you as you leave the stadium today, if you could, please take a look around your area. If you see any trash you can take out with you, we greatly appreciate you depositing that in the receptacle.